Hey everyone, welcome to another full-length video here on Wicked with James Otten, and of course I'm James Otten. Today we're going to be doing ancient Egyptian proverbs. Proverbs actually taken from the ancient temples of Egypt. These we have advertised as proverbs that will change your life. We've got 5 of them. 5 ancient Egyptian proverbs that will change your life, unless, of course, maybe you already know some of this stuff, then it might not have much effect on you. But if you don't know these proverbs and you're very serious about learning and discovering your own spirituality, these are huge clues to things that you will definitely need, and they very well may be life-changing. So let's go ahead and jump right into them. And we're going to start with number 1. Alright, this first proverb you may have seen my little short for, but if you haven't, I'm going to introduce it to you right now. It goes, "The kingdom of heaven is within you, and whosoever shall know oneself shall find it." Now, that obviously is telling the tale of how the ancient knowledge was that the divine is within all of us. And when we discover ourselves, when we discover our true spiritual nature, we discover our connection to the divine source. And that's basically what that one is telling you. And we're going to go now to number 2. Alright, and our second ancient Egyptian proverb goes like this. "What you are doing does not matter so much as what you are learning by doing it. It is better not to know and to know that one does not know than to presumptuously attribute some random meaning to symbols." So, I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. Don't pretend like you know things that you don't know. Admit you don't know. When you admit that you don't know something, you're going to open up the door for that knowledge to come to you so that you will know. And it's much better to know than to pretend that you know something that you don't know. And believe me, if you go online saying erroneous crap, as I've seen people do in my comments from time to time, you're going to look like a jackass. So, don't be a jackass. Alright, and we're coming up with number 3 now. Here it comes. Alright, proverb number 3. Are you ready for this one? Okay. "Not the greatest master can go even one step for his disciple. In himself he must experience," underline that word, experience, "each stage of developing consciousness. Therefore he will know nothing for which he is not ripe." Okay? Which is true in your own spiritual practice. You will discover that you're going to find things, discover things in a timely fashion, things that you're ready for. You're not going to, hopefully, you're not going to discover things that you're not ready for. And that's the way it should go. Also, I want to say that number 3 ties in with, very nicely, with proverb number 4. Ancient Egyptian proverb number 4. "What reveals itself to me ceases to be mysterious for me alone. If I unveil it to anyone else, he hears mere words which betray the living sense. Profanation, but never revelation." Okay, now that's, I don't know how self-explanatory that one is to all of you, but I will go ahead and explain it. Basically, you can only really know something by experiencing it. I think that's an obvious part. That's something that I've been preaching personally for years and years. You can't just read a book like, oh, I don't know, the Bible maybe, and then claim that you know everything that's in the book, because you don't really know, because you weren't there, you didn't see it, and there's no personal spiritual experience there for you to discover. It's only just reading words in a book. Same thing if I said something to you. I could be speaking Greek to you, right? I mean, there's no way for you to really truly understand what I'm talking about unless you can actually see, feel, and experience it for yourself. And that's actually one of my favorite proverbs, obviously. And it brings us to number 5. Ancient Egyptian proverb number 5. A phenomenon always arises from the interaction of complementaries. If you want something, look for the complement that will elicit it. Set causes Horus, Horus redeems Set. That's the example. Now, there's two parts to this, because on the one hand, it already hints at the fact that the ancient Egyptian gods are actually forces of nature, natural forces that have been given names, faces, symbols, little symbol systems, to make it easier for people to relate to them, to understand them. But they're actually natural forces, guys. This is a little bit hard to wrap your mind around, maybe, but that's what it is. We're talking about natural forces, Set and Horus. Now, when you talk about Set causes Horus, now obviously that means that Set being the actions of, say, misdeeds, lower vibrational actions of humans, okay, that naturally brings about Horus being the counterbalance, the good, the divine, balancing the scales of Ma'at, shall we say. Alright, so that's what it means. Look for the complement that triggers the desired effect. Horus redeems Set. Speaks for itself. Alright guys, that's going to be it for this video. I do want to say, if you enjoyed this information, and if you're looking for more information on spiritual exploration, manifesting, all of that good stuff that we do here, do hit that subscribe button, and do go ahead and hit the notification button so you'll be notified every time I upload a new video. And for now, I'm James Otten. Everybody, peace out, and blessed be.